Okay, action. Here we are in Baltimore. Go ahead.
Hey, I'm Nathan Fulton. I am a teacher and I work at an art school in Baltimore. And I think there's just some interesting perspectives that I wanted to share with people about certain things that I've noticed and heard from students of mine. The most important thing being that a lot of people understand that they can be empathetic and understanding of what's happening, but not necessarily participate, right? So a lot of people don't want to be violent. They don't. They're scared.
Where are your students from, Nathan?
They're from Baltimore County, which so Baltimore is an independent city, kind of sits like in the center of this, and Baltimore County is a big ring
Okay.
around the city. So I work at an art school that has students from all over the county, from just to the west of the city, just to the east of the city, north of the city, like kind of all around it.
Did any of your students go down to the mall that day?
I think so, mostly because it's a huge transportation hub, and like a lot of students go through there to get home.
Right. Did they hear any? Was there word on the street that there was supposed to be a demonstration down at the mall?
No, people knew stuff was happening, but it happens in a classroom so quickly with everyone just pulling out their cell phone and communicating.
Right. So you
Like,
think it happened really organically, just kind of in the moment?
and I think it also happened because everyone got stuck there. They all traveled there to get on buses to get out, and then the city shut down the buses.
Oh, wow.
Right. And so when you have a bunch of people stuck in that situation, they feel like, I mean, personally, I would have rather seen a bunch of students be able to get home.
Right.
And what's the percentage of students that you have that are black?
Um, 40%,
And-
almost 50%.
And some of these kids
45.
are from the city, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And so, of the students that participated in the vandalizing, did they say what their motive was or why?
Because they were angry and they were upset and scared and needed an outlet to express it, and they felt like, as far as they could tell, there was no outlet louder than breaking out into violence that could express what they were feeling, and it was the only outlet that they felt at the time they were being given.
And how would you categorize how they generally feel?
Afraid. They're scared. A lot of them don't know who's looking out for their best interests.
Are they scared of like the authority figures in the community? Are they scared of their family members? Who are they scared of? Everybody.
Everybody. Even their peers, I think. They all. There's been an interesting increase in the way that they speak to each other. There's been like an overwhelming tone of respect that has taken over all conversations.
So you think in a way it's been kind of a bonding experience?
Oh, definitely. People in the city are a lot nicer to each other on the street. And I think it's because everyone's scared.
Have you been to any of the rallies?
No, actually, I haven't. I've been either working or on the periphery of it, but I've actually not.
Right. But your girlfriend's going.
I hope so. I'll probably go at some point. Especially now that I'm a person who has worked around the law a lot, and find that I put a lot of faith in that process. Right now, it's working for me. I'm not satisfied. I think it could progress at a different pace, but I think the way that the investigation's going and the way that it's being dealt with now with the state's attorney, I'm happy about that. It's an optimistic thing to me. Now it's, can the rest of the system work, and that's a long process. That's not going to be settled today, tomorrow, the next day, the next week. Like it's a tree that's being planted. We're not going to see a full-grown tree for years.
How do you think the students are responding to that information that things are moving forward through the law?
Well, but there is a huge amount of distrust.
Right.
it has not worked well in the 200 years of American laws.
Yeah.
It hasn't worked well yet.
Okay, so there we are. No answers. So thank you so much, Nathan,
Yeah.
for sharing your perspective. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And we are signing off from Baltimore. There's the crew. Say hello, crew.
Hello.
Hello. Wait, you're not in focus, though. You're very blurry. And I don't know why. Okay. See, because I'm not a cinematographer.